Singing along with Taylor Swift in cinematic form is a new horror series from the master in the genre, the animated return of some guy named Morty and another named Rick, a horror comedy series that will give you goosebumps, and a revival series that's worth a cheers. It's all coming up on this week's What to Watch.
Do a show with like all the albums in it, and I was like, yeah, it's gonna be called the Eras Tour. See you there.
Hitting theaters and creating plenty of buzz in the process is Taylor Swift The Eras Tour. This film documents Taylor's Eras Tour, the still ongoing world tour that perhaps you've heard about, considering the economic impact it's having from city to city. This one was filmed over 3 nights at LA's SoFi Stadium, and all that above is the first reason to join in on the ticket buying fun. What do we mean by fun? Well, the ticket demand has been record-breakingly high, with 37 million in pre-sales on its first day and already over 100 million in global pre-sales. And let's be honest, not everybody got to see her in person at one of the live shows, so this one is the next best thing. You don't want to miss out on something like that, right? That's reason number 2. The third is that she put Travis Kelce on the map, but also by teaming directly with the theaters and bypassing the studios to release the movie. Taylor has once again done things her way, and gosh darn it, it was a great idea. Although the sudden announcement of a release date caused some studios to scramble and move other movie releases out of the way. Lol.
It's time. It's time.
Arriving on Netflix is the gothic horror miniseries The Fall of the House of Usher. This is loosely based on the short story of the same name and other works by Edgar Allan Poe, so this reason is for all you Poe heads out there. I see you. It follows the story of a pharmaceutical empire and the heirs to the dynasty who start dying. Reason 2 is that this show comes from horror veteran Mike Flanagan, who created the Haunting anthology series for Netflix, and who is the mind behind horror flicks like Ouija Origin of Evil and Dr. Sleep. He just gets it. And hey, don't take my word for it, The Fall of the House of Usher is already certified fresh at 95% on the tomato meter with about 40 reviews and counting. And the critics love seeing Poe's stories told through Flanagan's deliciously dark lens.
Hey look, Morty! I'm a leg! A leg, Morty!
Any progress?
I found the version of me that killed my wife. You just missed it.
Returning to the airways for a 7th season is the adult animated series Rick and Morty. And the first reason to tune into this one is actually 6 reasons all rolled up into one, meaning the first 6 seasons are all fresh on the tomato meter, with 4 of them certified fresh. That's a good reason for any first-timers. A second reason to watch is more for R&M fans, because this reason hints at the return of some fan-favorite characters, including Mr. Poopy Butthole. Yes, I just said that out loud. If you know, you know. And with the exit of co-creator Justin Roiland, this season will feature a bunch of new, what the Adult Swim bigwigs are calling, sound-alike voices to replace the ones he voiced. And if plain old curiosity can't be its own reason to watch, then what is life?
I did hear the horrible story about the boy who used to live there.
You know, I hear it's haunted.
Creeping up on Disney Plus and Hulu this week is Goosebumps, the series. This horror comedy is of course based on the popular book series of the same name by R.L. Stine, so this reason is all for you Stine heads out there. Is that a thing? The series features Justin Long leading a young cast of 5 teenagers who accidentally release supernatural forces and have to figure out how to recapture them. And we know Slappy the Dummy is indeed set to appear, so that's gotta be its own reason, right? Thirdly, the show, which is set at an early 100% on the tomato meter, was developed by Rob Letterman, who directed the 2015 Goosebumps film, and Nicholas Stoller, known for directing comedies like Forgetting Sarah Marshall and Neighbors. Not a bad combo for this horror comedy series.
Sitting here with a cold brew in my hand, I feel amalgamated with the hoi polloi.
You are the classic everyman.
Clocking in for another run in the sitcom world is Frasier. This is indeed a revival of the popular 90s series of the same name and the same star, Kelsey Grammer, as Dr. Frasier Crane, a character that first originated on the hit 80s show Cheers, and that whole mess of nostalgia is reason number 1 to find this one on Paramount Plus. Another reason is that this has been described by Grammer as a third act in Frasier's life that comes with a new /old location, Boston, the location of Cheers, but different from the Seattle setting in the 90s show. With that will come all new supporting characters as well. But fear not, Frasier heads. A couple of familiar faces are confirmed to be making an appearance in this new version. Bebe Neuwirth as Frasier's ex-wife Lilith, and Perry Gilpin as Frasier's old co-worker Roz. That can be reason number 3. But don't forget, the original series won 37 Emmy Awards, including Outstanding Comedy Series 5 straight years. It's no wonder everybody knows his name. There you go, 5 picks that will make you forget that you never got tickets to Taylor Swift. Be sure to let us and your fellow viewers know in the comments what you did check out, whether it was on this list or not. Remember to check out RottenTomatoes.com for the latest updates on scores and reviews for everything mentioned, as well as the movie and TV world at large. That's all for today, Fresh Family. Until next week, stay fresh.